make sure it works. Woo, nearly chuffed it up. How are we doing? Nice to see you all. Got a lot to get through to this evening, so what we're going to do first. Now it would be, I've heard it classed in the past as my expo hall, but in actual fact, it's not. For reviewers, it's not an expo hall. What it is a chance to work with people that manufacture stuff to actually showcase their what they do, whether it be a juice manufacturer, a coil maker, or anything. It's hardware or anything. So that's what the way it works for. Let's just gift 5 members. Now we've got a few people in. Let's see who gets them. It's free memberships tonight. Christopher Earl, there you go. Simon Townend, JD0692, Carpy Vapor. I think he's had a few. I've never seen him in the chat, but he's definitely had a few of them. And that's it. So Christopher Earl, Simon Townend, JD0692. Why didn't they give them to the people that you wanted to? Tell you what, let's give the other 5 away. See how we get on with that. You get 10 a month, don't you? So we're halfway through the month, so that's what we'll do in the middle of the month. Go! See what it says. Who got one? Scott Wood, Vapor Bunny, Marcus Lee Crowther, and Stephen, bless him. I can never. Stephen, I'm not going to even say. Tim B. He got one as well. So there we go. So if you've just got a free membership, we love you. And if you've already got a membership, we love you even more. There you go, Chris. Free membership. We love you. How's that? Hello, Shrek. You don't get a free membership because you pay for yours. We love you too. Let's just go down this chat before we get busy. Got a few bits to do, a few things to show, and then I'm going to put some of CC coils in that Valkyrie. So, Christopher L, good evening. We love you. Ian Thomas, good evening to you. BBG, good evening to you. Nikki Maynard, good evening to you. Nice to see you. David Childs, good evening. Nice to see you on the Laid Back Vape Show. You don't look as hot as you do in real life. John Paul Glasgow, good evening to you. The lovely Jane Dodson as well. She is absolutely gorgeous. I saw her the other day, and she's amazing. What an amazing, amazing, amazing woman. The Vaping Snowman, good evening, buddy. Nice to see you. Super member Cloud Chucker, we love you. How you doing? Nice to see you, mate. Little gift. Got the trilogy on the Johnny Overkill. Look at that. Wicked it up. Even told me how to wick it. You've got to lift it up a little bit. Lift it up a bit. Otherwise it leaks all over the place. Anyway, it doesn't leak now. Because Mike even told me how to do it. So we've gone past there. John Paul Glasgow, Nicky Maynard, we've done you. Tim NZ, New Zealand. Good morning to you. Nice to see you, buddy. John the Vaping Joker, good evening to you. I can't remember if we've done you. Jane again. Oh, Jane, you got a freebie. Lovely. That's absolutely excellent. That's perfect. So we love you even more. Let's go back. Scott Wood. No, is Scott Wood in? I don't know if these people are in or not. I don't know if they're here. No, they haven't said that. They just got a free membership. We'll go down the thing anyway. Sean Lynch, good evening to you, mate. Nice to see you. No, I don't, David. That photograph of us 3 was brilliant, wasn't it? I've actually put that on my Facebook. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. That pink shirt showed you what well. Did you see what I put? All in pink, all in pink. Please don't fill the rest in. I don't know how old you are, but it was always the thing when we were younger. Ah, Bunny, you are there. Bless you. And we love you. John the Vaping Joker. Did we say we love John the Vaping Joker? But we do anyway. It does look good on that overkill. It was perfect, didn't it? I just left the coils in what you did. Just give it a rinse because obviously it's been in the dust and that sort of thing. And just put some cotton in it last night and did it exactly the way you told me to, and just fired it up. I got a couple of days off, Tim. Nice. Lovely. And I think that comes to the end. So as I said before, if you're a member, we love you. If you want to become a member, it's $1.99 a month. It doesn't really get you a lot. All it does is pay for the Zoom room, to be really honest. But You don't need to if you don't want to. I'll pay for it. We're doing all right, Chris. Thank you very much. So we've been to Expo. We've had a lovely time. I really, really enjoyed it. It's been absolutely fantastic. Seen people I haven't seen for a year. Had the pleasure of being there while the Fluid guys won an award. If you don't know, they actually won the Yorkshire Sipper, won the Best Juice Award. And in everybody else's opinion, apart from the, I don't know, the people that decided that they weren't going to win, the Fluid stand should have won the best stand, but somebody else won it instead. But you can't have everything you want in life, can you? Memberships, yeah, and not getting a punch the next day. Yeah, you're all right. To be really honest, I can't pick them. You're not allowed to pick them, otherwise there seems to be a few people each time that get them that haven't been in the chat for probably 10 years, and they've probably still, forgot to, unsubscribe or whatever, and they just sort of turn up. Oh, Nicky, you no need to, mate. Welcome anyway. We love you. Thank you very much for that. It's always nice. So you'd be surprised how much we don't earn on YouTube, and we do try to put as much in as we can. So what we're going to do for a start, I'm going to put the camera down, and as I say, this isn't my free haul. This is stuff that's coming for review from small businesses that are trying to make their way in the vaping industry. So nobody went round and said, please can I have some of that? Actually, I was approached and given these things for review, not given them for review. And to use also in build streams, and stuff like that. So it's to present these products. So I'm going to just put the camera down and we'll go through the first two. They're not in any particular order because a few of them came as I was on the way out the door. The time I got back to the hotel to the car, I was just about falling over because it was heavy. So the first thing we've got to show you today is from Shy Tots, which is obviously Jane, who's in chat, who's just got her free membership. I'm not going to turn it around just in case she's done that thing where they put those bloody barcodes on the back. And it's their Mont Blanc, or her Mont Blanc. So that'll be coming up for a juice review at some point. Hopefully not too long in the future. Another one from Shy Tots. We've also got the key lime cheesecake. And I've already knuckle tested these, and they've all seemed really nice. Good evening, Addy Tooney. You always know that you've made it in life when you get Addy Tooney in your chat. Or should I say Tooney? So there's another one from... I've only just seen that whip. Who were, missus? I did a sale on the... I managed to do one sale, not taking anything away from Ducky, who worked his arse off all weekend on the Fluid stand and also selling Bearded Viking Customs products. I actually made a sale, which made me really, really proud. But I haven't tried this one, which is the Luzu 3.142, which is lemon pie, isn't it? I've knuckle tested that. That's very nice. I can't remember if I've tried this or not. He said to me, have you tried the mango? I said, no, I've never tried it. And then a video came on with me on the telly vaping mango. So I don't know what happened to remembering things. Now, to be fair, when he said I was drunk, if that helps. So we've also got some Fluid Mama Jamma. I must have put that other bottle away. Where have I put that? No, anyway, 1 second. I've got that much stuff on this table because I came in. Also from Legio X, their RY4 Caramelis. Well, RY4 is my thing. So I should enjoy that one. So look out for the review of that, or my review of that. Presumably quite a few people have already done it, but we will be looking into that. I can't see if there's any barcodes on the back, so I'll not show you anything on the back. We've also got Andreas, which is a banana custard. So that'll be fabulous. First time ever I've heard everybody say how nice this is, which is the Amalfi Lemon, which is an Italian lemonade. This is why I've put all these people's names at the front of the live stream, and they'll stay there for for whenever I'm doing stuff on my own, because I'm going to try and include these products in most of the builds and stuff like that I do. Also the Hispania blueberry jam from Legio X. Now, I think it was Bunny what said that was absolutely gorgeous. Now then, also what have we got? Now a little bit of now. Where's that? I keep saying now then. Now I've dropped that on the floor, but never mind. So obviously I've got this, which is the Asgard, which for some strange reason I can't remember the name of. So for quite some time now, my Asgard has had this problem. So it's been left by the wayside and never used. So that's scrap. So I was talking to Ducky the other night, and he said, I was telling him about it, or he was telling me about what Brent made. So this has come from Bearded Viking Customs. Now I can't give any websites out, obviously, over here because of YouTube. But if you were to put that into Google and look for yourself, this stuff comes out from Portugal. So the shipping is a real good price, and it's just as good quality wise as the original one that was on there. But obviously you've also got the decoration on the top. There was many of them. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Obviously you use the original cap that's inside and then fasten the rest on, and it just goes in. I mean, look at that drip tip, how beautiful, the work that's gone into that. I love his colours as well. I actually chose a pink one because I was wearing a pink shirt at the time. So I thought, why not? I'll show you something else of his in a minute, which is just as beautiful. I don't know, I nearly said even more beautiful. I'll let you decide. I'm not going to. Is it focused? It's focusing on the side of this very expensive Hog 400 Shinobi that I bought. Now, apparently if I'd gone on e-cig one and bought one, I'd have saved myself quite a lot of money. And if I'd have gone on, is it Vaping 101, I'd have saved myself even more. But that's what we're going to use tonight for a build, because the next thing I've got is the 40mm Valkyrie. But I'm just going to take it off and show you this ATI stand. This was also gifted to me for the purpose of obviously reviewing or using in reviews and build streams. Now look how gorgeous that is. It's obviously got the pink in there as well. I'm turning into Bogan here. Proudly made in South Africa. I'm not sure if the if this type of thing, you know, the ATI stands, it's got loads and loads and loads of them. Again, you'd have to look on the website to see if there's one there that you like. But really good quality, solid, and as you can hear when you put that, when you screw that RTA back in. I was going to show you the really good threads, but I ain't screwed it on properly. But that's how good the threads are. You know, straight there. So that's that. Was there anything else I was going to show you? Let's just have another couple of minutes chatter and then we'll get stuck into something. It's quite warm in here again. I don't know about where you are in the country or world, but it's bloody warm. Yeah, I know what you're saying here, but can you imagine if... I mean, they're quite reasonably heavy as they are. So I don't know if you got the 21s in there, it'd be a fair old beast, wouldn't it? It does give a fair kick. It's I think it was Shrek that was saying, it says when you put the batteries in, obviously you screw them in and whip the wheels round at the bottom opposite ways, and he says once you think you've got it done, he says give it an extra tweak. So that was the information that I followed, and I think he's right. It's also got a adjustable 510 pin as well. Then you take it off. Screen seems alright. So that's at 85 watts. It won't fire a James Bond though. Be a fair lump though, 4, wouldn't it? But say it seems powerful enough. I did actually read one person that said that they'd put the batteries in and the chip failed and melted the batteries. So I don't know. So watch out for that. There's really good airflow on that RDA as well. Everything's as it should be. It's perfect. So, also, I haven't got them out, but there is a massive coils that came from Bearded Viking Customs. And it gave me 12 sets of coils to use in build streams. But I've got to properly look up on the website. These are actually some that I bought when he wasn't there the night before. And then the next day he gave me another 12 sets. So we should have some fun with them. The one thing I'm going to admit to is I'm not massively good on the terminology as to wrapping coils. So I'm going to have to brush up on that before I make myself look a fool. But these are 3mm inner diameter Monster Mech Aliens. On a dual coil build, they're only 0.1s. And it recommends between 70 and 100 watts on a 0.1. And dry fire them at 30 watts on a dual coil build. Hi Mickey, love your cup looks good in the background. I had a bit of a worry about that cup, to be honest, because many drinks were drunk over the weekend. And I walked around the hotel room 10 times to make sure I hadn't forgotten anything. Then when I got home, I couldn't find the cup. So I went back downstairs and I've left it in the bloody suitcase. So that was that. Anyway, that's a very interesting... Oh no, I put the camera down. I'll show you in a minute. But I put them 0.1s in there and they seem very, very good coils. So I'm quite happy about that. So let's put this camera down and put some coils in there. Now, this is the first time I've ever built it. First time I've had anything to do with it. So if I make a mess of it, I'll have to come back after you've all gone and have another go. Anybody talking to me? Yeah, I don't know. Time you get 4, I don't know, if you could get 3 in it maybe. One thing I will say about this, I'm just going to put this camera down properly while I remember. Just give me another look at my spaceship anti-stand with the logo on the front. Shill. No, not really. But that does deserve a closer looking at. So, I'll just move that out of the way for a moment, because my downward cam's not amazing. 40mm, top airflow. But by the looks of it, I don't know. It's my first experience with this. I will say that the threads, I don't think it's the threads that are making that noise. What I think is, it's that airflow there. Sounds like I've got a mouse in it or something like that. Whether when it's been used and it's had some e-liquid chucked about, it might even stop that noise. Obviously that's a, let's call it plastic Ultim, whatever you want to call it. That's what it looks like from the top. She's a fair beast. It's got screws in it, needs some magnets. The only thing I've found, really, to be honest, the first one I picked up, the top cap on it was really loose. And if I'm really, really honest, this isn't, it's okay, but not majorly tight. But I suppose those two lugs there, if you're able to, whether you can actually bend stainless steel, I don't know. But if they give a little bit more tension to them, I'd be sort of happy. But it'll be interesting to see when we get it together. And yes, good evening, sir. Nice to see you. Was it that you were talking to in the Zoom room last night from La Florida? So presumably what they're saying is those airflow tubes there, so those air tubes, they connect onto there as you screw it down, therefore giving it top and bottom airflow. Is it? Is that the way it works? Getting the airflow under the coils. Be interesting to see. Anyway, let's have a go. See if I can put something in it. Also, Very proud to support CC Coils. Bought at a discount. Not really sure what they are, but they're 0.27 and they're going to be absolutely fabulous in here, according to Ian. There you go. Ian will tell you all about these coils. He's just turned up exactly the right time, but that's what's going in there. Oops. It says CC Coils UK. It doesn't. That's not a website address because you have to contact him through Facebook if you need him. To the left and right is wick channels, top and bottom airflow. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Top and bottom airflow. Yeah, I'm not cracking up. You're all right. These are wick tunnels. That's the airflow. That's what I said. Don't start on me, you narcissist. I've had a row with one of them tonight. I'll tell you about that later. They don't like it up them, Captain Mandarin. Ah, the screw's going to come out. Anybody got any idea of cord length, or are we going to wing it? Hang on, eyes have run out already. The screw's not very happy. I'll be back in a minute, but this screw don't want to come out. Is this the worst made RTA in the world for the most expensive price? I'll let you know in a minute. I've just seen them on another site at £69. I think this one was... that screw is tight. Got some goose grease on it. There you go, it's going, I think. It's not force it. 6. Yeah, okay, 6mm. I thought you were just going to say wing it. I'm not very happy with that screw. That's not very good build quality. Oof, can you hear it? I love the Valkyrie and the Mini, but I wasn't going to shell out £70 plus for the XL. That screw won't go anywhere past there. Presumably it won't have to, but it wouldn't want. It don't want to. It really doesn't want to. Right. Did Ian tell you all about the coils? Oh, right. You did one over at Expo. Oh, right, I see. Sorry. They're the 3.5s, 4s. I could get a thing out and do it. I think they're about 4, aren't they? I'm guessing they're a 4. 3.5 then. Okay. Right, let's see if I can find this thing that I knock off every chance I get. And I'll put myself on the thing so you can... Otherwise it gets boring while I'm looking for things. I set everything up and now I can't find the bloody coil thing. Bloody hell, I found it. Definitely not a coil, it can come out of something else. So that's 6 there, isn't it? And the other one's 6.5. Let's put it down a bit. The thing is with this camera, if you give it too much to look at, it'll look at something else other than what you want. Any advance on 6? But But yeah, these are special made. They don't ping. You're not going to find them with your socks. So look. And I'm a millionaire. I'm going to buy myself a DSLR. No ping, Ian. No ping. I've just got to win the lottery first. Oh, I've just bloody stretched that. There we go. Don't change your mind now and say, oh no. How about 5.5? We'll put them together like that. No, let's not. Let's put them the other way like that. And somebody with OCD will find it really awkward. Might even put that under there so you can see it. There we go. So one's not as tight as the other one. I was just making sure and make sure I hadn't picked the wrong one up. There we are. Let's screw them in. When I used to wrap me out, well, I didn't wrap me out. I used to, you know, you do, you know, you used to get your little coily thing and put some flat wire around them. There's been a time or two where I've put the wrong coils in, picked the wrong one up. That's as janky as shit, that, to be honest. That's an American term. I'm turning into an American. That's not machine well at all. That should have made him put a build in it while I was there, shouldn't I? That's alright, it's gone now. Now I've squashed that coil. Shit. What's to say? You can always take more off. Not the other way around. Mickey don't. I looked at the count on the... No, you didn't. I've just counted them in. I wondered if you... let's just check them again. Let me put my other glasses up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, definitely didn't. They're definitely the same, but one is a little bit looser wrapped than the other one. But it was Expo, and you might have been on that bloody stuff that you drink. It can all be sorted with a quick squeeze. Right, what we're going to do with these? Obviously, it's got to fit under that cap. So let's have a look. I'll pull that one back over there. Scott Wood, how are you doing? How's Mrs. Wood? Is she doing okay? Not going to keep asking her about whether she's had a fag or not. She might just want one. Hello, Teach. How you doing? I thought a vaping head build got vaping banned years ago. A what? What are you on about? What does that mean? Don't throw Teach out, by the way. Vaping head build? What are you on about, man? You been on the sherry? If Teach is rude to you, just suck it up. There they are, 3.5. Give me a squeeze with the old tweezers. Probably bend better while they're hot. Paul Inchcliffe, how you doing? Congratulations on your stream the other night. You kept that going and it was very bloody interesting. I enjoyed that. Although you should have actually been at Expo, but we'll let you off this time, but don't make an habit of it. Because we're just not having it. Anybody else? Oh, bless her. Oh, excellent. Yeah, that's the only trouble. You can pick up stuff from that expo because we're all there cuddling each other and, you know, here, have a try at this, and, you know, you don't know, but there is a lot of colds about. I'm not sure how this goes at all. I should have maybe looked at it before I started. Presumably they are going to fit in there. Guaranteed to make you squeak. Yeah, that looked perfect. May have been a bit drunk on Saturday without being an extra. Well, to be honest, Paul, you can never actually tell when you've had a drink. You don't really, unless you've had really, really, really much. But you don't actually, you're one of them guys that, you know, if you pulled up in the cab when you've had about 10 pints and said, oh, do you want a lift, mate? I'd jump in with you, to be honest. And Connor, got to mention Connor. Connor can drink like a bloody thirsty fish. And the trouble is the next morning, he's had 77 pints of Guinness and he goes, oh, my IBS is kicked off. WD-40. I'm going to go for e-liquid. I don't really fancy putting WD-40 in there, do you? I'm a bad alcoholic or a good one. I don't know what... I've never met any... Well, I've met some bad alcoholics. You know, like they're walking down the road with a steaming pile in the pants and stuff like that. But I've also met some good ones as well. That's Posh Vape View in there, by the way. The now award-winning Posh Vape View. No idea how to wick this. We're probably going to end up with a puddle. The only saving grace is its bottom airflow. Said to the guy I bought it off, that's never going to fit on that hog. And he said, yeah, it is. Because we put a lip on there especially. Focus, bitch. Like that. Even when he was putting it on, I thought I'd done it right. If you want to, if you're a bit anal, you can actually have that set right, so it'll, because it's got an adjustable 510. Anyway, let's fire it up. Another 85 watts there, hopefully. Let's do it at 200. Not 7. It's not going to work, is it? Gonna have to be at least 40 for these, isn't it? Come on, baby. Scrapey, scrapey, that's what it needs. What's the other one going to... have I got this? Is it turned into a single coil? It's not going to go at all. So we're going to have to go with a screwdriver. Put a coiling rod in there. That'll set it off. Thanks to the person who taught me that many moons ago. Always remember not to pick it up with your fingers. Right, now I want some power. Screepy, screepy. There we go. Level. Connor Smith. You've been rude. Managed to book the Prem for October Expo. I'm not coming, mate. I'll be in Benidorm soon after, and I can't do both. Should I win the lottery, I'll come over and buy you all a drink. Yeah, sorted. Put some cotton in it. Hotspot central now. Squeeze the open one. I don't know if it's the camera, you know, because I can't see any. Can you see any? Sometimes it looks like it on that camera. Bearing in mind it's a book reader. I can't see anything at the bottom. They're actually glowing pretty even. I reckon you did that one. You made that coil after dinner when you've been to the pub. Oh, you might not go. Why? You can go without me. Premier in where nothing is Premier, including the shark wipe. Yeah, it is the camera, mate. Honestly, it's to say it's only a book reader. It's not fancy. It works pretty well for what it is. But that's all it is. That's all I've got. You're booked. Made sure that was done yesterday as soon as I found out the dates. If you get a chance to get a premium room, you do get a fridge in there. And they are a really nice room. You've not set foot in the pub for 12 months. While that's doing that, let's just have a little chat for 5 minutes. But I've been here 40 minutes. Already booked for May 25. All right. Hopefully there'll be one. We might be in a field by then. Ambient light for the win. Thank you very much. Scott Wood that stood up outside the World Bar and announced to the whole of the World Bar, including everybody outside, we're going to go, we're off shagging. Mrs. Wood was most disappointed. Yeah, it'll definitely change. It'll definitely change. Put it on that thing and then just dump it the week before. I got it at, for 2 nights, I paid 250 quid, including the meal deal. So, and that was a premier room. But the premier room upgrade wasn't very expensive at all. So, could have a campfire under that. But I really enjoyed it. I was knackered. I started watching. If you press, oh, excellent. Somebody was saying it's going to be smaller. The space is going to be smaller. Hello, Jay. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. If you need any tinkering, follow Jay's electronic tinker shack. For those who don't know who he is, he used to do a show with Nature Vape, and he's also an electronic whiz kid, and he's got his own milling machine. You got yours for 279. Must be going up fast. That's the only trouble, I suppose. Everybody starts to book real quick, and they're like, "Hey, up, there must be something good on here." Sleep pattern. It's only 21:42. The cat decided to go out before I started to go live, so that was a good point. Yeah, that's right. It'll be, mate, you might as well put it in an area that you can get in, don't you, really? Right, these cores are nice and cool now, so surprising how quick they cool down. Transition. As I like to say as well, all the people that are in the intro to this live stream, if you see them there, they've sent these products out for me to be able to show you what they're like. Obviously, that costs money. I mean, there's gone are the days where you can expect them to do loads of giveaways and stuff like that, but if possible, if you've got a few shekels left at the end of the month, why not look after your own and pop over and take a look at their site before you purchase anywhere else. There's my sausage of cotton bacon. I have to take myself off for this one because I get a short out of it. 1 second. Short seems to like it when you cook cotton. I got that one of Scott and his dad. I got 500, which isn't too bad. Don't get your fiskers in it. This might not be enough. I've never thought 3.5 mil. It's weird, isn't it? Do you put much on there, Jay? You do tutorials, right? Got to be honest, they may not be subbed. Off Amazon, mate. They're if you haven't got Prime and you're not bothered how long it is that they turn up, you probably get them for about 12 quid. I got them on Prime for 15 quid and they turn up the next day. But you'll, especially for you with your disability, they're really easy to use, and anybody with any sort of hand disability where you can't get your fingers through scissors and stuff like that. They're an absolute gem. I've got hands like a shovel. I'll just show you. I've showed people many times, and that's the way you hold them. And the proper scissors for cutting material and cotton and stuff like that. I think it was Mike Haynes that put me onto them. Lord Haynes, bless him. Is that going to be long enough? Let's give it a bit of a scarify. So I have absolutely no idea how to wick this, so this might be one of many. But with Mike's advice, I got straight into that one he gave me. What's it called? Trilogy. It's a bit stuffed, isn't it? He wants you to dry it like a bastard. Any ideas? Just fan them out and I'll cut them off. I'll be back Sunday night this week, and then that's it for a couple of weeks. Because I'm going to spend some time with my little girl. Bless her. I was a bit worried in case he's just, which I think I just have. I think I've had too much off them. No, I just done an epic fail. I think there's enough to pull a bit back, isn't there? Anybody else do that? Oh, they're a bit short. Let's have a bit off that one. How's that looking? You can't actually see. That looks tidy, doesn't it? Look at that. Right. If I had the cash, I would bring out a few mods, to be honest. Teach a few modders about how to wire stuff. I've seen shocking jobbies over the years, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, the Trilogy is a banging tank. Yeah, I'm going to put, that's where that's going on. It's going on that 100. But everything was a bit disorganised last night because, well, it was. Do you know, all this bloody liquid and ain't nicked any up. Let's use this Castle Long for this time. Well, I can't believe I've done that. This is that Castle Long Reserve. It's a very nice liquid, and I know what it tastes like, so we'll try it in here. I actually really like it. Better put some on. These drippers look sexy, don't they? These dripper dropper things, but they're a bloody nuisance. Especially if you've got bigger tanks. If you haven't tried this, it's about 16 quid, I think. It's been matured in oak barrels. That bloody thing will hold all this, wouldn't it? Am I doing a review on the Cross 4? Ah, that was another thing. I should have brought that with me. I was gifted a Cross 4. I tell you what, it's a bloody cracker. Look at that. It's fiery, that. That's at 80 watts. Let's put a bit more on, get rid of that fresh cotton taste. Coyle sent me out some more glasses for that tank as well. I would quarter fill the tank and see how the juice lies. Go on then. Go on then, son. You're on. Some goose grease on there. Sounds like I've got a penguin stuck in it. I'll fill it right to the top. Let's make sure it's alright. You can see it. Look down there. Ooh! I'll just get the petrol tank around and fill this up. Let's put the camera up because this will be a long boring experience, to be honest with you, looking at it. What's it aiming out at? 0.28. You promised 0.27, so we'll let you off because I've cut the legs off, so it does change the aims a little bit, doesn't it? You need a bloody funnel. What size juice well is this? Do a bit more. I remember back in the day where you just used to squeeze it in. But it really needs one of them little funnels and tip it down that. I should have used some stuff I didn't like, not that 20 quid stuff. No, it's fair enough at that, because I say obviously they've had the legs cut off them and all sorts of things, so it's bound to change, isn't it? I'm not really happy about that top, I'll be honest. Right, here's the first two. Let's see how we get on. Anybody else do this? Turn the airflow off. That's not always a good idea. Alright, airflow full open. She's a beast. Obviously I've drowned in that cotton, so it's a little bit spitty. But I might not have put enough in it, so we'll see. You wouldn't want that in the car, would you? I filled it anyway, so. Not sure, is it dry heating? Looking for bubbles. There's your bubble. It's wicking. We've got it. Might need a rag to wipe the VG off the windows. Might need somebody in there permanently to keep wiping them off. What we've done now. got a crackle and all. Let's give it another 10 watts. So 90. Let's just test it. That's it. Singing now. Nice. Flavour's coming out of it. Don't really know anything else about it at the minute. Obviously with big chambers you do get slightly less flavour, I think, don't you? But there they are. Proper meckhead. Put you all back up. That's fiery. Bloody hell. We're not going to turn it up to 400 watts and pretend we're Birdie. How on earth he vapes at that wattage, I don't know. He must, you'd expect him to have a really croaky throat or something. I'll send it off to you, Mark. You can do it. God, the things I do for $1.99 a month for you. Christ. I'm going 150 and that's your lot. 154. Oh. Saw you on Vic's vlog from Expo. You seem quite rather content. That's spicy. Yeah, that's spicy. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Here we go. It's not. I think we might be having to go up for the 200. It's wicking. It's wicking and all, so we're doing all right. Right, 170. Here we go. Neighbours will be ringing the fire brigade. Oh, are you ready? Fuck. God, that's warm. Oh dear. Thank that is warm. That is really warm. Hit it. You'll get hit it. All right, I'll have a drink of water first. I don't think we're going up to 200, mate. Toasty. Oh. There we go. Anybody else been rude? I feel a bit dizzy. It's got 3 milligram nick in that. £20 a bottle like that crap Nick Cage film going 60 seconds. And I'm going to vape all the posh vapes you that into success. That's spicy, that is. To be honest, it's I'm working up a bit. It's a bit like Indian food, I presume, where you don't start off with a foul, but you start off with work up to a vindaloo, pop past that and just keep going up. Ah, brilliant. I think with Mrs. Wood is going to be a caster in no time at all. She's going to be the first guest. Tell her to mention the brand and I could send her a bottle. I might send her this over. She can have a go at this. That'll cure a cold. Anyway, I've really enjoyed it tonight. It's been fantastic, isn't it? Expo was marvellous. You lot are marvellous. It's been really, really great fun the whole weekend, and we've just carried it on to this. I can't believe that Scott's wife has managed to. Let's not say she's kicked the fags yet because it's early days, but when she came to me, she said, "I just wish somebody could help me to stop smoking." So I gave her my device. I said, "Bring it back at tea time and tell me how you got on with it." And she's gone from that to what she is now in a weekend. Oof. Ferocious. Look at me juice. I've got to do another bloody 77 squirts now. Fire brigade will be here in a minute. Because if it's not winter and I've got all the windows shut, you won't be able to see me at all. Anyway, I'm presuming that you lot have had enough of me by now, so it's about time I let you get off. No, don't be daft, Scott. She was ripe for it, mate. She really was. It was like the woman who I sold the 3 bottles to at Expo. She'd actually come up to buy it before I sold her it, but I still felt good afterwards. I don't really do many after shows, but let me have a look. I haven't opened the Zoom room for ages. Let's have a look. One thing I will ask is if I do give you this Zoom room number, please don't just come in anytime that you like, because you might find out I'm in there doing a video or in there with somebody I want to speak to or something. But and I can't find out how you invite people either. So let me have a look. Can you do new meeting? What happens there? There we go. So you can all pop in and I've got to get myself out of there now. How do you do it? Leave meeting. There we go. We'll have an after show then, and we'll have a beer anyway, so we can sit and have a laugh. Thank you very much to everybody for coming in. Thank you to the members. Congratulations to the members that didn't join, but you've joined now. And thank you very much to the new members. We love you all anyway. Hopefully you do enjoy these things that we do. And just carry on enjoying them. That's it. I love them. It's you all help me keep my sanity through these rough times. Thank you very much. Let me just pop this in there. There it is. Right, there you go. I'm going to play you the outro and we'll catch you in there in a few minutes. If you want to go over there now, I'll be over there soon. I just got to remember how you do this. Catch you soon, everyone. Bye-bye.